Hello, 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 hello. Nicola, hello. First to comment today. Where can I put that? There we go. Hi, Carol, Sophie. Hi, Angela. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Are we okay? Hello, hi Donna, hi Rachel, hi Jess, hi Paul, hi Jana, Kelly, good evening Cindy and Catherine. Hello, have we had a good start to our week? I'm a couple of minutes late this evening, I do apologise. But we are here now. It's been one of those days today. I feel like this is the first time I've sat down all day. So yeah, it's been crazy, crazy, crazy. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Today is a normal live, so any types of orders would be open today. There is space available, and if you would like to order, you will have your opening tonight. There is also not too many people on the order list, so if you would like to order, it won't be too long a wait at all. We're also live tomorrow night for our monthly charm deal. So it's the December monthly charm deal, which is really exciting. So yeah, we're live from around 7:30 tomorrow night, and that live is only for the monthly charm deals only. Oh, I'm jealous, Sarah. I want to do that. I just haven't. I need to do that in the next week or so. I just haven't been able to yet. Something new that is starting today. Any orders with an item of jewellery on there. So the games as well, if they come with jewellery, that counts as well. But any order with an item of jewellery gets a free gift from us. Now this is one per order, okay? So not per item, but per order. So they are pre-wrapped gifts. There would be jewellery and pearls in them. And yeah, you get to just have that sent to you, added to your order, sent home, and you get to open it at home. Okay, so that starts tonight as well, which is pretty cool. Other than that, I think that's everything. I'm trying to get the last newer bits of Christmas stock on the website. Haven't fully got on there yet, but I'm trying my best to get that sorted as quick as I can. I know it's slightly late. Oh, I do need to say as well, actually, Royal Mail sent an email over the weekend, and they have moved their Christmas guaranteed postage date. In the 6 years I've been running this business, they've never done that before. They've never moved the guaranteed posted date. So normally they release the dates in like October or so of what, for example, I post first class sign for within the UK. They'll release in October what's the last date in December I can post on that will be guaranteed delivery. They've now moved that back this year by, I can't remember how many days, but they've moved it. So if I can't stress enough, with all the strikes and everything going on with Royal Mail and with them moving their dates, if you would like your if you would like your order with you by Christmas, please order sooner than later to give as much time for it to get to you as possible. Okay, so yeah, to be opened on the 10th of December is the last date posted in guaranteed time for delivery. So that's today, tomorrow and Friday. after that, I can't guarantee delivery for Christmas within the UK. Okay, so if you don't mind about obviously in time for Christmas, then that's fine. But if you do, please keep that in mind. Okay, yep, Julie, you're up first, Julie, actually. I've got you on the orders list. That was good timing, so we'll just start with you then, my lovely. So you are up first, Julie. You have got a You've Been Jingled. So, with your You've Been Jingled, let's dive in for your jingle. Excuse me. Oh, Carol, I hope you feel better soon. Bless you. So let's go down. Oh, bless you, Jacqueline. Yeah, I would definitely say, obviously that's with Royal Mail. I don't know about other postage companies, if they've got any strike dates or what their last dates are. But if you're using Royal Mail, it is definitely better to do it as soon as you can. So your jingle, Julie. Good luck, my lovely. Okay, so you have got a Christmas pendant here. Now, this Christmas pendant, it comes with one oyster opening. The pearl goes on the jewellery. However, the pin on this I can remove. So if you prefer to have the pearl loose and nothing on the jewellery, I can take the pin off here. So that, oh, why can't I thread it? So that can be done. So, but for now, the pin is on the jewellery. So you'll see that, and that's where the pearl gets set onto. Okay, so you can see here, the pin's up here. And this is the gift pendant. Thank you, Aaron. So as you can see, it is a present. It's got the bow at the top. You've got a, it's not cut out there, no. You've got the design etched in the present, and then you've got the bow which has been cut out. I mean, if I pop my glove behind, and then you can see it back with the white backing there. So I hope you're happy with that one. And like I said, it comes with one oyster opening. We do need to do your naughty or nice card though. So good luck, Julie. You've got this one here. Let's go back down. Here is your naughty or nice card. And you've got a nice elf. Okay, so it says, have a question. If you get it correct, you get a pair of crystal pearl stud earrings. Okay, so I'm going to read you a question. If you get the question correct, that means you get a free pair of crystal pearl stud earrings, my lovely. So I hope you're happy with that as well. And it means that you get to keep this pendant. So I'll do the opening for that pendant in just a moment, and let's do your question first. I will have to take your first answer and no help from anybody else, please. So, Julie, this is a multiple, I'm going to give you multiple answers and you pick one. Multiple choice. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting that word. Okay, so, which, excuse me, which animal carried Mary before she gave birth to Jesus? So again, which animal carried Mary before she gave birth to Jesus? Was it A, a horse, B, a donkey, C, a sheep? So I'll read that again for you. Which animal carried Mary before she gave birth to Jesus? Was it A, a horse, B, a donkey, or C, a sheep? Julie, you have said a donkey, and donkey is the correct answer. Well done, my lovely. So that means you get a pair of crystal stud earrings. I'm just diving in here. Oh, there they are. Okay, so you have got a pair of the dark iridescent red crystals. So as you can see, they are like a red with like a silver tone to them. Now they are 925 silver stud earrings, and these are 8mm crystal pearls on them, and that's that deep red with like a silvery tone to them as well. So I hope you're happy with those ones. And then we're going to do your oyster opening as well for your pendant. So what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? We've got the mystery and the surprise oysters today. Very Christmassy indeed. So which oyster opening would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? So we'll be just updating the order list as we go. Okay, so if you hear the printer going, that's why. So you'd like to keep your shells, perfect. And what type of oyster would you like? So they've both got about the same sorts of colours in them. I just say that the difference is the shells, and especially if you'd like to keep the shells, just depends on what type of shell that you would like to keep. Good evening, Lorna. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Now, if anyone can see Julie's comments, please comment on the comments. That will bring it forward so I can see. Oh, Julie, surprise oyster. That's just came through as I said that there. So one oyster opening altogether. Surprise, which one? There we go. Surprise oyster. You'd like to keep your shells. Now, is there a certain colour pearl that you're hoping for? So let's get this one open, and if we go down your surprise oyster, there's one side. Oh, and the other side, we're going to have a runaway. I felt that go. There we go. I felt that go as I opened up the shell. I felt it sort of something move inside. So obviously the pearl coming towards the edge of the shell. Now there's no more in that one. And you've got a blush pink pearl, Julie. Now I'm just going to clean your shells up here. And I'm going to hold up this blush pink pearl so you can have a look. If you're happy with this pearl to go onto that gift present pendant, that's perfect. If you prefer to have a different colour on there, let me know what colour you would like and I can swap him for you. And then if you don't want a pearl on there, you don't have to. And again, you can still swap the colour even if you don't want the pearl on the jewellery. So lots of options. I just need to know what you would like to do. So blush pink has come out of your oyster there. If I run them through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Keep that one, Julie, and just confirm, would you like to have him on or off of the jewellery? I'm just wrapping up your shells for you. Oh, bless you, Talia. So they get sent when the order has got an item of jewellery in there. So if you had an item of jewellery in there, I do apologise. But yeah, they only get sent with items of jewellery. Julie, you're happy for it to go onto your jewellery. That's perfect. So let me pop this on here. So we're going to have pink on there. You've got your bonus earrings as well. And then you get a free gift from us. So you've got this one here. It's the blue reindeer and snowflake paper. So what I'm going to do is I just write the order number on the bottom of these, and then that way definitely can't get them mixed up. So that one is definitely yours, Julie. I've wrapped up your shells as well. So I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Suzanne, hello. I hope you have a good day at work, my lovely. Okay, Julie, you're very, very welcome. Up next today is Katie Brown. Katie, are you here? Oh, bless you, Taylor. If you pop me an email over, we can sort that out for you, okay? Do I like the Body Shop? Yeah, I do. So currently looking for Katie Brown. Katie, are you here? Not a problem, Taylor. So the email address is info@pearlswithbrecken.com. There we go, I've just posted it there for you as well. You should be able to find the email address on any of the emails we send you on the page and on the website as well. Now, Katie Brown, if you are here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else can see Katie, please comment on her comment, because that will, of course, bring it forward so I can see as well. Last call for Katie Brown. If not, we'll move on. Thank you, Rini, my lovely. Right, I haven't seen Katie, so we're going to move on. Again, if she comes on, we will add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list. Good evening, Becky. Up next then this evening is Donna Marie Bradshaw. Donna Marie, are you here? Donna Marie Bradshaw, are you here? I'm going to implement a new, not necessarily rule, just a new what's going to happen. So if somebody misses that opening for 3 consecutive lives, I'm going to then wait for them to email. Obviously, I'll email them to let them know this, and then I'll wait for them to email me to tell me when they're going to be available for their live, just so then I don't keep adding them onto the order list, because then if somebody's not here, obviously I wait quite a few minutes to see if anybody's going to come on. So moving forward, if you miss 3 consecutive lives, I won't add you on to the next one until you've told me when you're available, and then as soon as you're available, you'll be added straight back on again. So last call for Donna Marie Bradshaw. If not, we will move on. Okay, so I haven't seen Donna Marie, so we're going to move on, and if she comes on we will add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list. Which means up next then today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Oh, bless you, Becky. Thank you, my lovely. Sue, you're up just next. I've got Cindy and then you, Sue, so you're just up next. Yes, exactly, Becky. I honestly don't mind. If people can't make the lives. It's not an issue. So yeah, if you guys just let me know. If that happens, I'll email you, and then you can just let me know whenever you're free, and then you'll just get added back onto that one. And then that way you're not getting 15 different booking in emails from me and stuff. Cindy, hello. Let me mark that you are here. Perfect. There we go. No, not a problem, Sue. It's not a problem at all. At least I know you're here. So you're up next, my lovely. So Cindy, you'd like Mystery to donate your shells. You've got 2 you've been jingled. So we'll do your jingles first, and then we'll open up your oysters at the end. So let's pull out your first one. And good luck, Cindy. Let's go down. Okay, so your first one is a charm. Okay, so this charm, it comes with 1 oyster opening. You can have the pearl on or off the jewellery with this one. I think this was a past monthly charm deal, but I may be incorrect. I'd have to have a double check. But this one here, it could be a flower design. It could be a mandala design. It's got very, very symmetrical. I want to keep saying geometrical, but I don't think that's a word. Geometric, is that correct? It's symmetrical in its design. And if you have your pearl on this one, it sits at the top, and it could move around as well. And like I say, you don't have to have the pearl on here. So that's your first one. Now we need to go back to your naughty or nice elves, just tucking all the cards in there. So in here, you have got this lovely lady elf. And Cindy, you have got a naughty elf. It says swap 1 pearl for a chocolate pearl. Okay, so when we do your oyster openings at the end, you have to swap 1 pearl for a chocolate pearl. Now you don't necessarily have to have that chocolate pearl on the jewellery, you just have to swap one of your pearls for a chocolate. You do, however, get to choose what shade of chocolate pearl you would like. And that means that you get to keep the charm there as well. So I will need to know if you'd like to have it on a lobster or a hoop fitting. Okay, so that's your first jingle. If we dive in for your second one, I keep making them spill everywhere. Okay, so let's go down. And in here you have got a second charm. Now this one is a Christmas charm, and this is the Icy Snowflake charm. So as you can see, it's called the Icy Snowflake because it does portray that it does have quite icy shards coming off each of the snowflake points there. Now again, it comes with one oyster opening, and you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And if you get to keep this one as well, again, I'll need to know if you would like to have a lobster or a hoop fitting. But we need to dive in with the naughty or nice cards as well. Oh, nearly had the front one then. So this one here, we've got another girl elf, and here, naughty elf, no pearl swaps. Okay, so on your second oyster that we open, there's no pearl swaps allowed. Now again, you can choose to have a pearl on or off the jewellery, but we won't be able to swap those pearls. Okay, so on the first oyster, we have to swap one for a chocolate. On the second oyster, there's no pearl swaps allowed. And then with both of these, then you've got two charms. I'll need to know if you'd like to have lobster or hoop fittings on them. Now, two mystery oysters and donate the shells, as you've said before. Would there be a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for at all? So there's one and two, and let's go down. So oyster number one, you've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Hoop fitting on them, perfect, Cindy. So first oyster, whatever is in here, we have to swap one for a chocolate pearl. So if you only get one pearl, we have to swap that one for the chocolate. If you get multiple pearls, we only have to swap one. Let's have a squidge. Lisa, you're very, very welcome. First pearl out, Cindy, and you have got a brighter watermelon. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so first pearl is a brighter watermelon, and this one is the one we're going to have to swap for a chocolate pearl. Okay, so we'll still pop him in here, and I will measure him at the end as well, but you'll have to let me know what shade of chocolate you'd like to swap him for. Moving on to oyster number two. Now this one, again, this one's no pearl swaps. Okay, so gorgeous, sharper pop with that one. There's your mother of pearl. And in here, you have got 1, 2, and 3. Yep, there's still space available for today. And hello, Mary. There's no more in that one. Donna, I can add you back into the end of the order list. That's not a problem, my lovely. And hello. So, Cindy, from your second oyster, you have got a bridal white, a autumn peach, and a silver and olive green two-tonal pearl. What do you think to these? Now, I will need to know if you're happy, if you'd like any pearls on the jewellery. If so, which colours and where. And then this coral we have to swap out for a chocolate bronze. Oh no, sorry, doesn't have to be a chocolate bronze, it has to be a chocolate. But what shade of chocolate would you like? If I measure them for you. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Bridal white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And the two-tonal olive green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. What do you think, Cindy? What would you like to do? Can you swap for a brighter chocolate? Let me grab one for you. So if I take that away. It is my favourite colour. So my favourite pearl colour is the olive greens. A brighter chocolate. So let's have a look. Probably one of the brightest I have here is one like this one. I'll hold him up so you can have a look. And put the chocolate bronze on the jewellery. I can do indeed. Which one would you like it on? Would you like it on, we'll call it the flower or the snowflake? Which one would you like it on? And then if you would like a pearl on the other one as well, what colour would you like there? They are. The chocolate goes beautifully with the peach, the olive and the white. Oh no, Linda. Have you asked? I think they're already been set, my lovely. If you've emailed, I did manage to get through a load of emails, but I don't remember seeing that one yet. So I'll definitely make a note and double check it tomorrow to see if it's been set, yes or not. However, it is a gold pearl, so it's not yellow, so that is a that is a bonus, bless you. Okay, Cindy, so let me write that down for you. So on the flower, we're going to have the chocolate. On the snowflake, we would like to have the white. And then you'd like to be invoiced for jump rings on the others. Okay, that's not a problem. Now the invoice for the jump rings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, Cindy. 1, 2 and 3. And you also get a free gift, as you do have an item of jewellery on your order. So you have got the wooden effect Christmas paper there, and let me just write your details on here as well. So that will get sent for you to be opened at home. Cindy, I hope you're happy with everything there, my lovely, and that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Oh, bless you, Linda. Well, like I said, I've made a note. So I'll definitely double check first thing when I get in the office in the morning, and I'll look to see if I can see your email, because like I said, I don't think I've seen it, and then I'll let you know if it's been set or not yet. Okay. Right, have I got a lot of orders tonight? No, the order list is not very long, Donna, so you won't have to wait long at all, my lovely. Okay. In fact, I'll do an updated order list. Let me add you on as well. Let me just type this, and then I'll put the updated order list in the chat so you can see whereabouts you are. So Sue, you are up next. Just give me a second, and then Donna. Okay, so it's currently Sue S, Carol G, Wendy E, and then Donna B. So Donna, you're 4th away from right now. Okay, so it's not a long wait at all. There's the list from now as well. So Sue Scury, are you here? Oh, very, very, very multitasking at its best, Becky. Apparently I can't put a sentence together today. Oh my gosh. Take 2. Bless you, Sue. Okay, so mystery, donate your shells, and you're looking for dove greys or lilacs. Now I've definitely got dove greys in my swaps. Lilacs, it depends on I don't know, it depends on how many you'd like, but we'll have a look at that end and see what comes out of the oysters first. So you've got 2 oyster openings altogether, 2 mystery, donating the shells. Okay, there's 1 and 2. I'm from Northamptonshire in the UK. There's 1 and number 2. So if we go back down again, Sue, your first oyster, you've got a lighter pop there. Now here's your mother of pearl. There's no pearls on that side. Now in here I can see, can you see just down there? I can see a little flash of a lighter colour, I think. Yep, that was definitely a flash. You've got a bridal white there. Oh, very juicy, this one. There's no more in that one. I do have a TikTok, yes. The links for them are in the comments above. I haven't been posting much on TikTok yet. I have been getting used to using the app, but I will be making that an active account, hopefully over the holidays. So you've got a bridal white and a lot of seaweed from your first oyster there. Moving on to oyster number 2. You've got a lighter pop there. And again, there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can see that there's no pearls there. And straight away in here, I can see a large peeper. You've got a chocolate brown. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so you've got a bridal white and a chocolate brown Sue. Now, like I said, I've definitely got the dove greys in my swaps. I can definitely have a look for lilacs if you'd like me to. Or of course, if you're happy with these or prefer a different colour, that's perfect as well. So let me know what you would like to do. The bridal white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The chocolate brown is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. What do you think, Sue? And what would you like to do? I do, Amy, yes. Go with the bridal white, of course. Now let me just see. To get a matching one here. Okay, so sorry, I'm just looking for a matching one. Are you happy with those there? The last time we had a 9, it must have been about maybe 2 weeks ago or so, possibly. Are you happy with that one? If not, I can keep looking. That's perfect. Perfect. Okie dokie. So let me bring you back up again. Pop these in here. I don't know, I can't, off the top of my head, it doesn't, to me it doesn't seem that long ago, because I've packaged up some of the 9 badges recently. So I'd estimate around 2 weeks, but possibly, yeah, I estimate around that time, I think. Okay, so Sue, we're going to have whites on the jewellery there. I hope you're happy with those. You get a free gift as well from us because you've got an item of jewellery on your order. And you've got the snowy Christmas paper with that one. So if I pop your details on there. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And of course, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And that's safe up there for you. Not a problem, Tara. You'll be added onto the order list, my lovely. Okay. Sue, you're very, very welcome. Up next then today is Carol Grant. Carol, are you here? Just printing that off for you, Tara. Carol, hello, hello, hello. You would like mystery oysters and to donate your shells. That's perfect. Now you've been jingled, so we'll do your jingle first and then we'll do your oyster openings at the end of that, if that's okay. So if we dive in for your jingle, oh, this one here, I'm just going to put the runaways back in. There we go. So if we go down, Carol, good luck. And you've got a set here. So you've got a pendant and matching stud earrings. Now it comes with one oyster opening, this set does, and you can choose to have your pearl on or off the pendant. The earrings don't have the pearl popped on them, but they are matching to the pendant themselves. So one oyster opening, you can have the pearl on or off the pendant, but you do get the pendant and a matching pair of earrings, which are slightly smaller in size, and the earrings are stud back earrings. So this one is on the website, of just the names eluding me. As you can see, it is a type of flower, and you've got crystals on that flower as well. Carol, I hope you're happy with that one. Now, if you choose to have your pearl on the jewellery, it goes on the top here and it would be able to move around. Okay, now before we get comfortable with that one, we do need to do your naughty or naughty or nice elf cards. Okay, so we've got this elf here. So this girl elf, you have got a naughty elf. Swap one pearl for a chocolate pearl. Okay, so we have had this card tonight already, but it wouldn't be like I haven't put those cards back in. So there are a couple of each card. So yeah, it is a complete different card, but swap one pearl for a chocolate pearl. So that means that if you get a multiple oyster, you only have to swap one pearl for a shade of chocolate of your choice. If it's a single pearl oyster, then you do have to swap that pearl for a chocolate of your choice. And then of course you get to pick if you'd like to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. It does mean you get to keep this set though, so I hope you're happy with this set, my lovely. I'm just popping them back in there. So you said mystery oysters to donate your shells. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Let's get him open. So definitely have to swap one pearl for a chocolate colour of your choice. Let's go down. Your mystery oyster, Carol. Gorgeous sharp pop there. There's a little bit of flesh there, but there's no pearls there. And in here you've got a large autumn peach. And there's no more in that one. So that does mean we have to swap this autumn peach out for a chocolate coloured pearl. Do you have a preference of what shade of chocolate you would like? So there's the autumn peach. Good evening, Diane. Now if I run this through the board for you, Carol, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. What shade of chocolate would you like? I can light chocolate or an auburn colour. Shall I show you a couple of chocolates? Those three are very similar. Okay, so let me show you these ones. Yep, Shelley, it will be added on to tonight. That's not a problem at all, my lovely. I'll do an updated order list shortly. So I've added in some chocolates here, Carol. I'm going to number them and then you can let me know if any of these are what you're looking for. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Are any of those what you're looking for? If not, I can have a look for other chocolate colours. So if I number them again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Number 5. Number 5 is yours. And would you like that one on or off the jewellery, my lovely? So I'm just going to bring you back up here. But yeah, would you like that one on or off the jewellery? Oh, bless you, Cassie. I think that's what the elves do. So they will either give you a nice treat for your order, or they will give you a non-treat. So yeah, I think it's just that's what the elves do. So it's luck, pick of the draw luck. It is exactly, Cara. Off the jewellery and on a hoop fitting. So no pearl on there, and you'd like to be invoiced for the chocolate on a hoop. That invoice, that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, so I hope you're happy with that, Carol. Let me get your free gift as well. So as you've got an item of jewellery on your order, you get a free gift from us, and this is the green snowflake paper here. So I'll pop your details on there as well. That's for you to open at home. And of course, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, my lovely. Oh, bless you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, and that's safe up there for you. Okay. Up next then today is Wendy Evans. Wendy, are you here? Not a problem, Amy. I'll be adding you on the order list. That's not a problem. There we go. Thank you very much, Bab. Laura, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars. That's very, very kind of you. Tea time. Yep, tea time. And it's in the sloth cup as well, and that tends to keep it nice and warm. I don't know if that's just because I drink it faster when it's in the sloth cup, or because it generally keeps it warmer. Exactly, Becky. That's exactly it. Wendy Evans, are you here? Now, if you are here, possibly type I'm invisible. That will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody sees Wendy, please comment on that comment, because that will bring it forward so I can see. I'm just going to post the updated order list in the comments here. So if you have ordered, you can see whereabouts you are on the order list. And as you can see, the order list is not that long. So if you would like to order, there's not a long wait at all. Exactly, Amy, exactly. But yeah, I seem to drink it faster, possibly. Wendy, hello, I can see you there. Hello, hello, hello. Let me mark off that you are here. So Wendy, you have got a You've Been Jingled. So let's dive in for your jingle. Okay, so if we go down, good luck, my lovely. You have got a crystal pendant. Now, this pendant comes with one oyster opening, and you can have your pearl on or off the jewellery. If you're in the UK and it's opened by the 10th of December, Sue. Now, Wendy, have a look at this one. So it's on our long drop pendant, which means we put your pearl, if you'd like it on the jewellery, up here. And the pearl goes and can move around up here, so it doesn't touch the crystal at all. Now, this is a lightly golden, larger raindrop crystal. So this raindrop does come in various different sizes on the website, and this is the largest size we do. As you can see, it's like a silvery golden tone to him, so it's very light, subtle colouring in the crystal itself. I hope you're happy with this one. Now, let me grab your naughty or nice elf card to see if we're going to be staying with that or not. So, you've got this chap here, and he says, nice elf. Okay, so guess the size of the first pearl Brecken measures from your opening. If you get it correct, you get a bonus pearl colour of your choice. Okay, so we're going to do your oyster opening in a moment, Wendy. You get to see the pearl first, and then you can guess what size you think it is. Okay, now everybody in the comments can also guess, but Wendy, I will take your first guess as your guess. Okay, so your first answer is your guess. Now, if you get that correct, you're going to get a bonus pearl, so another pearl, a colour of your choice. If you get it incorrect, then you still obviously get to keep whatever pearls are in the oyster. It does mean you also get to keep this crystal pendant, so I hope you're happy with him. So that means it comes with one oyster opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells, Wendy? It's a tough one. It is. I find that if you get a multiple oyster, so if you have more pearls in the sand, I find it easier to size them, like to sort of visually see the sizes that way. If you get a single pearl, then it is harder, in my opinion, because you've got nothing to sort of pop it against apart from the sand itself. So it is, yeah, it can be a tricky one, but give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose. So surprise oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So let's go down. Surprise oyster, my lovely. There's one side and the other side. Donate the shells. Okay, so in here you've got a gorgeous TARDIS blue pearl. There's no more in that one, so it's a slightly harder to guess the size here. Now, let me dry him up for you, Wendy. I'm going to hold him up so you can see. So it's a slightly two-tonal TARDIS blue pearl. Now, let me hold him up so you can see. Now, like I said, everybody else, you can guess on this one. But Wendy, I will have to take your first answer as your guess. So you can see lighter and darker shades of blue there. What do you think? Okay, lots of guesses coming in. Some 8s, some 7.5s, 8.5s. Wendy, your guess. You have guessed a 7.5. Okay, so let's measure him. So your two-tonal blue, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. Oh, he's not a 7.5. He's an 8, my lovely. That means you did get it incorrect. So there's no bonus pearl there. But with this pearl here, you can choose. You'll have to let me know what you would like to do. So this one you can have on or off your jewellery. And if you're not happy with him, we can swap him for you. So it's up to you. What do you think to this one? You was close though with the 7.5 guess, but no, he's measuring at an 8. Sorry, I just needed to move my arm. Okay, off the jewellery and a hoop on that one. Okay, so just brought you back up there and I'll write this down for you. So we're going to have no pearl on the jewellery, and you'd like to be invoiced for the blue on a hoop fitting. Now that invoice for the hoop, that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, you also get a free gift from us as well. So in here you've got the brown checkered, is it? Is that classed as checkered? Or the brown boxed? The brown gift paper wrapping up your gift. So I hope you're happy with that. And of course, everything once it arrives. And thank you for the donations with your shells, Wendy, as well. That's safe up there for you, my lovely. You're very welcome, Wendy, my lovely. Okay, and up next then today is Donna Bradshaw. Donna Marie Bradshaw, are you here? Donna, hello, hello, hello. I'm glad we managed to catch each other. Let me just mark that you are here. Perfect. Okay, so Donna, you have got 2 you've been jingled. So we'll do them one at a time, but all the oyster openings will open at the end if that's okay with you. So if we dive in for your first jingle, let's go down. Good luck, my lovely. So your first one. The oysters we've got at the moment are the mystery bag and the surprise bag. So the surprise bag has got a mix of the new over the rainbow and normal oysters in, and the mystery bag is the mystery bag. So yeah, at the moment it's just those 2 bags. Your first jingle is a Christmas pendant. Now this one is not on the website anymore. This one is made out of the mother of pearl, so the nacre of the shells that I keep showing you on the inside of the shell there. This is made out from that. So this is a snowflake from the mother of pearl. So you can see it does have that shimmer to him there. Of course you can, Donna. So snowflake pendant. This one would come with 1 oyster opening. If you choose to have a pearl on this one, it goes at the top and it can move around, but you don't have to have a pearl on here if you don't want to. So I hope you're happy with that one. This one's the same on both sides. Of course the shimmer will be different. It's just where the light catches it and how the mother of pearl is sort of reflecting it there. But he is lovely. Now if I bring you back up so we can go and dive in for your naughty or nice card. You've got this one here, so good luck. And you have got the naughty elf. And you have, it says, Brecken chooses which of your pearls go on the jewellery, and I'm not allowed to tell you which one I choose. Now, apologies for all the spelling mistakes in this one. So, basically, Donna, from your oyster openings, you're going to have your pearls, and I pick which of your pearls go on the jewellery. Now, you can still say that if you don't want a pearl on here, that's fine. It means it does void this out. It means that I don't get to pick, because obviously it's your choice if you don't want a pearl on here. If you would like a pearl on here, however, I'll be picking the colour. You can still control what's in the sand though, so you get to pick what shades and what pearls are in the sand left for me to pick from. Okay, so if you only get one pearl in the oyster and you change that pearl for a colour of your choice, you know that that pearl is going on the jewellery. If you get multiple pearls, you could change all the pearls for that colour, then you definitely know that one's going on there. Or you could change it for colours of your choice and then it's a surprise. Okay, so you still get to choose, but you don't know the end result. Does that make sense? Right, but you do have a second jingle, so we'll do your oyster opening in a moment. So if we dive in again for you, and let's go down. And in here you have got a Christmas cage pendant. So with the Christmas cage pendant, it is the Santa sack cage pendant. It comes with one oyster opening and it can hold one pearl at a time. With all cage pendants, it does mean that you can swap and change the pearl around at home. And it is Santa's sack, so where he keeps all his gifts. You can see there it does have Santa and a few other like stars and bits cut out, just so then you can see the pearl through, so your pearl will be seen in the centre there. So I hope you're happy with that one. But again, if we do your naughty or nice card pick, I don't know why I look away, because I can't see or read them. Like even if I read that, I can't see it because it's all backwards to me. So you've got this one here, and you've got a nice elf. Okay, so Donna, have a question. If you get the question correct, you get a £10 off code for the website. That code, it would be able to be used straight away, but also it doesn't have an expiry, so you can hold on to it and use it in the future if you'd like to make an order in the future. And it means that you get to keep this cage pendant as well. So your question, I will have to take your first answer, okay? And nobody else, if everybody else cannot help, that will be brilliant. Okay, so Donna, this has got a multiple choice answer. Your question is, no, it hasn't got a multiple choice answer. Sorry. I will accept one of two answers, but I will not be giving you any multiple choice. Okay? So it says, what do people traditionally put on top of a Christmas tree? So there is two answers I will accept. I'll ask you again. What do people traditionally put on top of a Christmas tree? Donna, you have said a star. The two answers, and you've said an angel. Now I do have to take your first answer. So your first one that I've seen was star. Now the two answers that I would accept is a star, or an angel. So you actually got them both correct. And that means you get a £10 off code for the website. Let me just write that down. So that code, I'll email it across to you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form, and then you can use it straight away, but also you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a £10 off code you can use. I hope you're happy with that. So you've got 2 oyster openings then. You've got your snowflake pendant and your cage pendant as well. So you'd like 2 surprise oysters. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours you're hoping for? So let's get this open. There's 1 and 2, and let's go down. So oyster number 1, donate the shells, perfect. There's one side, and the other side. And your first oyster, you are twinning. Twinning with watermelon twins here. There's no more in that one. Now visually, these watermelons are definitely different sizes. We've got a larger and a smaller watermelon. Now that is visually, but I'm going to say that I'm pretty sure they will be measured differently as well. Look at those. But 2 brighter watermelons to start with there. Excuse me. Moving on to your oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. Oh wow, in here you are twinning. Twinning for a second time. There's no more in that one. Now your blues here, they are definitely two-tonal. Let me just look to see if both of them are two-tonal or if it is just the one. They are both two-tonal there. I'll show you around. They're both a TARDIS and Pepsi blue twin. So you can see lighter and darker areas. Very mottled in colouring actually. Gorgeous. Okay. Donna, what do you think to these? Now with the snowflake, I have to pick what pearl you'd like on there. However, you can swap your pearls first if you're not happy with these choices. So if I run them through the board, watermelon number 1, the smaller of the 2, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. The larger of the 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And then blue number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Blue number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. So they are measuring different sizes there. I'm glad you're happy with the blues and you'd like to swap the watermelons, one for a red and one for a green. Okay, have a little look at this red and green for me. Let me know if those shades are okay for you. Exactly, that's exactly it. With cage pendants, you'll be able to swap and change the colours around, my lovely. Right, let me pop this over here. And then I'm just going to write all of this down for you as well, my lovely. Okay, so like I said, the code that will get sent across for you tomorrow. Thank you for the donations with your shells. You get a free gift from us as well, which will be you'll be able to open at home, and that is a Christmas tree gift. So I'll write your details on there. Oh, bless you, Donna. Well, I'm glad you're happy. That's safe up there for you. And again, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And up next today is Tara Hughes. Tara, are you here? Tara, hello. Cherry, my lovely, if you've ordered on Sunday, you should have a reply from me Monday to Friday within 48 hours. So that should be today or tomorrow. So hopefully you'll get a response from me tomorrow. And if you've asked for an invoice, then I'll send the invoice over at the same time. Obviously, just double check everything on there before paying. And if anything doesn't make sense, obviously don't pay, email back, and then we'll get it sorted that way. Of course, Sophie. Good night, my lovely. Okay, so Tara, you have got a You've Been Jingled. So if we dive in for your jingle, good luck, my lovely. Let's go down. So in here, you have got a Christmas cage pendant, and this one is Santa's hat. So I'll pop him on here. Santa's hat cage pendant. This one comes with one oyster opening. It can also hold one pearl at a time. And as the name suggests, it is Santa's hat here. Now, the cutouts in the hat are hearts. So all around the hat, you've got heart cutouts. And then you've got stars around the rim of the hat there. Now, them cutouts just mean that when the pearl is in the jewellery, that's where you're going to see the colours through there. Now, again, with it being a cage pendant, you'll be able to swap and change the pearl around at home. I hope you're happy with that one. Let's do your naughty or nice elf. Okay, so we've got this one here. And you've got a naughty elf. Don't keep that. Pick two more, then pick between the jewellery to which one you will keep. Okay, so I'm afraid we can't keep this one. He's got to go back. And then we're going to pick two more jingles. I'll open them both up for you, and then you pick between the two to which one you would like to keep. Okay, so your two more jingles, let's get them both open. Number one is a Christmas charm. Okay, so this Christmas charm comes with one oyster opening. You can have your pearl on or off the jewellery, and if you choose this one, you can let me know if you'd like a lobster or a hoop fitting. Okay, this is the Snowman Christmas charm. Again, he's got loads of detail in him. It's just the camera can't always pick it up because of the lighting that shines, he reflects back. So Mr. Snowman Christmas charm is your first choice there, Tara. And then your second choice, is a pendant. Now, this pendant is not on the website at the moment. This pendant comes with 3 oyster openings, and 3 pearls do get set on the pendant. Okay, so you've got the largest space at the top, middle, and then the smallest at the bottom. So you've got a crystal, then it would be your pearl, crystal, pearl, crystal, pearl. And like I say, it gets smaller as you go down. So if you did it in size order with the pearls as well, that does look quite cute. However, you don't have to do them in size order. They would be big enough to have whatever size pearl on each section. Okay, so as you can see, it's almost like it dips up and down. So it's like a hammock for the pearls to sit in. Tara, which one would you like? Would you like the snowflake charm or would you like the pendant? Can you have the pendant? Of course you can. Okay, so if I bring you back up, I think you said mystery donate your shells before. However, can you just confirm for me, you've got 3 oyster openings altogether. What 3 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate the shells? Excuse me. It is a lovely one, Cara. It really is. So yeah, I did see you say, I'm just going to mystery and donate, but yeah, mystery and donate. Just because it was the 3 oysters there, I just wanted to double check. Okay, so are there certain colours you're hoping for here? So you've got 3 spaces. Like I say, size-wise, it's quite interesting to think about the sizes of the pearls on this pendant as well as the colours. If the size doesn't bother you, then that's fine, because like I said, any size will fit there. So you can have the same colours, different colours. What are you thinking? Let's go down. So 3 mystery oysters. Oyster number 1. Softer pop there. And your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. I can see a couple of peepers there. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You are quadding. You've got 4 pearls from your first oyster, Tara. So let me dry these up for you. Okay, so you've got a blush pink, a 2-tonal gold, so he's lighter and brighter gold there, a coral, and a darker gunmetal grey. Now he does look like he's got a flash of blue in him, but it's not all the way around, it is a flash of blue there. So blush pink, 2-tonal, oh, excuse me, blush pink, 2-tonal gold, coral, and a darker gunmetal grey, that flash of blue from your first oyster. Moving on to oyster number 2. Nicola, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. It's very kind of you. So oyster number 2, gorgeous deep pop there. And in here, there's a couple of pearl blisters there, but we can see there's no pearls on that side. And straight away, there's a darker pearl there. And there's no more in that one. Now, he's like a darker silvery tone, and he does have a slight greeny overtone to him. So base silver with that slight green overtone there. And then moving on to your last oyster, so again, mystery oyster, you've got a softer pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, I moved the oyster, and you've got a runaway lilac purple. And let me have a squidge in here. You are twinning. And there's no more in that one. Twinning with lilac purple twins, Tara. Okay, so now with the purple twins, visually they may be slightly different in size visually, and you've got one which is only just a touch darker and one which is a touch lighter. What do you think to all of these? From the top, you've got a blush pink, a two-tonal gold, a coral and a darker gunmetal grey, a silver with a green overtone, and then twinning lilac purples, which do visually look slightly different in size and shade. I'm going to run these through the board, and then I'll need to know, Tara, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not, we can swap them. Then I'll need to know a colour for the top, the middle and the bottom of the pendant. If you're going with the size, the top of the pendant is the largest section, middle, and then the bottom is the smallest section. Okay, Nicola, bless you. Thank you for the stars again there. Again, very kind of you. If I run them through the board, the blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Two-tonal golds, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Corals, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. Sorry, he is a 6.5. And the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Silver with the green overtones, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the lilac purple, number 1, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. That was the lighter of the two. Then the darker of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Lighter or darker purples, I do indeed. To the ones that you've got. So if you want to stick with the sort of lilac theme, let me see what we have. Where's my... What would be cool if I could find a smaller one there. So you could have, I don't know if it's smaller, let me see. So that one, that one. Oh, what do you think to that? So that's sticking with the lilac theme, or did you mean to have 3 completely different shades of purple? So you've got darker, middle, and then the lightest at the bottom. Oh, perfect. Okay, so swapping out the coral, and you're happy with that. Let me bring you back up. So we're going to have the darkest at the top and going down to the lightest at the bottom. I'll write that down in just a second. Let me just pop these in here. Perfect. Okay, so top is darkest lilac, middle lilac, and then bottom lightest lilac. Okay, no, Tara, you're very, very welcome. Halfway there, Nicola. Halfway there. How about you? Tara, you also get a free gift from us, as you do have an item of jewellery on your order. You've gone for the Christmas socks paper there. So that's there for you to open at home. Pop your details on there. Thank you for the donations with your shells, Tara. And of course with everything, and I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. No way was that elf was naughty. Well, exactly. Some nice elves are a little bit tricky and some naughty elves work in your favour. So it's just complete luck to what you'll get. Up next then today is Shelley. Is it... Oh, Shelley, if I mispronounce your name, I'm so, so sorry. Shelley Sisuski. If that was completely wrong, I'm so sorry. So Shelley Sisuski, are you here? Oh, I bet that was lovely, Amy, to come home to like everything finished and decorated. Love that. And Shelley, hello, my lovely. Okay, Shelley, you have got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? You're sure that elves are related to Mim and Mindy? Oh gosh, could you imagine? Oh, I love that you like them, Nicola. So the oysters that we've got, Shelley, are mystery and surprise oysters. Colour-wise, they're very, very similar. It's just the shells that are more different. Surprise and donate. Okay. Now, are there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? So 1 and 2. Let me get these open for you, Shelley. There's 1. There we go. And 2. And let's go down. So oyster number 1. There's one side. And the other side. And in your first oyster, you are twinning. You're hoping for magentas or purples. Okay. First oyster, you are twinning. Now, you're twinning with a bridal white and a snow white. And they're not only different shades, they are different sizes as well. So the visually smaller of the 2 is the bridal white, and the visually larger of the 2 is the snow white. So hopefully you can see the difference in the shades there, and of course the difference in the sizes. So they're from your first oyster. Moving on to oyster number 2. Again, this is a surprise oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here you have got a autumn peach, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so let me hold up your autumn peach for you. So twinning whites, 1 bridal white, 1 snow white, and a autumn peach. Now, Shelley, if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. I'll just need to know which 2 you would like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, that's absolutely fine. We can swap them for you. I'll just need to know what 2 you'd like to swap out, and then of course what 2 colours you'd like to swap in. Now, if I run these through the board for you, the smaller bridal white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The larger snow white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Okay, what do you think? What would you like to do? swap the two smaller ones for a magenta colour. Let me just, magenta's like a magenta. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna go for, I'm gonna give you a couple of options here just because I don't think I have that exact colour, but I'm going to give you a couple of options to sort of what we've got closest to it, and you can see if any of those are what you're looking for. Okay, oh. So I'm going for the more pink shade to start with. So if I get the matching ones now, then at least we know that the shade I'm showing you definitely has its match. Okay, so these are more of a hot pink tone. We've then got these ones here which move away from the magenta slightly, but they're going into more purples. And I'm also going to show you some brighter grape purples because they are a mix between the two. And then we'll see what you think to these colours and see if we're close to the colour you'd like. Sorry, I'm just finding two of the same here for you. These two are slightly smaller, but you'll see the colour I mean. Oh, okay. So we have these shades here. Are any of these what you're looking for? So we've got the hot pinks, which I think is going to be the closest colour to that magenta colour. I know magentas have got slightly more slightly more purple tone, like they're a pink with like a little purple overtone, but I know I won't have two in that sort of shade. So we've got pinks, then we've got the brighter purples, and then we've got the grape purples down the front there. Are any of those what you're looking for? So pink, brighter purples and grape purples. Love the grape ones. Perfect, of course. Let me just take these others away. So we're going to be popping the grape ones on the jewellery for you. And then that leaves you with your snow white pearl as well as your loose pearl there. So that's perfect. I'm just going to bring you back up and I can pop these in here for you. Shelley, my lovely, I hope you're happy with those. I'm just going to write that all down for you. So we've got the grape purple on there. Okay. You also get a free gift from us as you have ordered an item of jewellery. So you have got the poinsettia paper for your free gift. So that will be sent home for you to open at home, my lovely. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, Shelley. And I hope, like I said, you're happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe like that for you. Excuse me. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Very welcome, my lovely. Well, like I say, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Up next today is Amy Mizzle. Amy, are you here? Shelley, thank you ever so much for the stars there. Thank you, my lovely. Again, that's very kind of you. And Amy, hello, 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 you're here as well. So Amy, you would like to have mystery and donate your shell. So we'll do your oyster opening first, and then you've got a You've Been Jingled as well. So we'll do that afterwards. So mystery oyster, donate the shells. So this is for your item of jewellery, Amy. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for with this one? With the strike, Janine, it is what it is. It's obviously for small businesses with the strike happening. It does impact me, but I understand why they're doing it. So I can't really say anything, but it does impact. Yeah. Right, Amy, your mystery oyster. You've got a softer pop there. And your first oyster, so a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can see there's no pearls there. I can see, however, you've got a couple of pearls in here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You are quadding. You've got 4 pearls in your oyster here, Amy. Now, I'll definitely need to know which one of these you'd like to have on your jewellery. And then, of course, the others are for you as your loose pearls. So if I just dry these up for you and hold them up so you can see, you've got your darker gunmetal grey, you've got a snow white, a lilac purple, and a autumn peach. What do you think to these, Amy? If you're happy, that's brilliant. If you're not, we can swap them for you. So gunmetal grey, snow white, lilac purple, and autumn peach. If I run them through the board for you, the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Snow white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Lilac purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. What do you think, Amy? What would you like to do? Okay, so we're going to have white on the jewellery, but swap the gunmetal and the purple. And you'd like to have a lighter silver and a green. Okay, just have a look at these 2 shades here. Are you happy with those 2 there? Perfect. Okie dokie. So white on the jewellery. Let me bring you back up and then I can write that down. So we're going to have white on there. And then you also have a You've Been Jingled. So I am going to take these pearls out of the sand and then we'll do You've Been Jingled, my lovely. Okay. Okie dokie. So good luck. If we dive in here for you, Amy. You've got this one here. So if we go down, like I say, good luck, my lovely. And in here, you have got a crystal pendant. Now, these crystal pendants are on the website. I believe they're called the Doting Love crystal pendants. And they come in 3 different colours. This one is like a burnt orange, like a deep orangey red tone to him. Okay, so Doting Love pendant. So as you can see, it's a elongated heart compared to our traditional crystal heart pendants. This one comes with 1 oyster opening, and the pearl you can have on or off the jewellery. If you have it on the jewellery, it does sit at the top and it can move around for you. So I hope you're happy with that one, Amy. We do, however, need to do your naughty or nice card. So you've got this elf here, and if we turn him around, you've got a nice elf. Okay, so you get to have a question. If you get the question correct, you get to pick again and keep both prizes, Amy. Okay, so that means that you definitely get to keep this crystal heart pendant. That one is yours. And I'm going to read you a question. If you get the question correct, we get to pull out another jingle and then you get to keep both of them. Okay, so I hope you're happy with that. With the question, I will have to take your first answer. I'm just going to stand all these up so I can pick from all of them. There we go. I'll have to take your first answer, and everybody else, if you can not help, that'll be brilliant. Okay, so we're going to go for this one here. Now this is a multiple choice, okay, so I'm going to give you 3 multiple choice answers at the end for you to pick from. Amy. Oh, this might be harder from you because this, I don't know if this translates, I don't know if this, you'd find this in the US or not. Oh, so let me read the question for you and fingers crossed. In which tin of chocolates would you find the green triangle? So I'm going to read that again. In which tin of chocolates would you find the green triangle? Now, is it A, celebrations? Is it B, heroes? Or is it C, quality streets? So I'll read that all together. In which tin of chocolates would you find the green triangle? Is it A, celebrations, B, heroes, or C, quality streets? Oh, bless you, Megan. Amy, what do you think? Give me a heart if you think you know the answer. this is for everybody else. Obviously, Amy, you can let me know the answer. Oh, lots of people think they know. Amy, you mail order British candy all the time, so it's not a bad question for you. So, Amy, your answer is Quality Streets. Okay, so if I read that again, in which tin of chocolates would you find the green triangle? Is it A, Celebrations, B, Heroes, or C, Quality Streets? You said Quality Streets, and the answer is Quality Streets. Well done, my lovely. I was a little bit worried, I'm not going to lie, when that came up, because obviously different countries, we do have different chocolates and different sweets and stuff, but you got it correct, which means you get to have another jingle, so I'm going to dive in for you, and you get to keep both prizes and of course have whatever oyster openings equate. So the first one is one oyster opening, and we'll see what this one is. So I hope you're happy with that. Let's get this open. Your second one is, oh, we've seen this prize tonight already, so he's popped up again. It is a cage pendant. And it is Santa's sack cage pendant. So like I said, it has come up tonight already. And here's a lovely Christmassy cage pendant here. It comes with one oyster opening, and he holds one pearl at a time as well. And as it is Santa's sack where he holds all of his presents. Now he does have Santa and some stars cut out on here, and that means that you can see the pearl colour through Santa's sack there. So I hope you're happy with that one as well, which means altogether you've got 2 oyster openings. So with the cage, of course, you can swap and change the pearls around at home. And then you've got that crystal heart as well, where you can choose if you'd like me to pop a pearl on or off the jewellery. Your green pearl is going to look amazing in that. So you've already got 3 extra pearls here alone for that cage pendant, which is perfect. Excuse me. Okay, so that means altogether you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What is the green triangle from Australia? Okay, so it's like a Quality Streets is a tin of chocolates. And I don't actually know what the green triangle is because I'm not a fan of them. My favourite one is the purple one with the nut, which is a purple chocolate. It's a chocolate in a purple wrapper, and then it's got like a runny caramel in the middle, and then in the centre of that there's a nut. So that's my favourite one. But yeah, the triangle, I'm not 100% sure what's in that one. I know it's like a solid chocolate with something in it. Amy, mystery and donate. Okay, so 1 and 2. Let me get them open. Are there certain colours you're hoping for, Amy? One and 2. And let's go down. So oyster number 1. You've got a softer pop there. There's your mother of pearl. So from your first oyster, you can see a little peeper, I think, at the back there. It is indeed, you've got a lemon yellow. There's no more in that one. So first pearl out is a lemon yellow. And then moving on to oyster number 2. So again, your mystery oyster. You've got a lighter pop there. Ooh, and there's your mother of pearl. Amy, I can see multiple pearls again here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, you are quadding. So you've got 4 pearls in that oyster. Okay, so you've got a gorgeous selection of pearls then for that cage pendant. The big question is going to be for that crystal heart, if you're going to choose to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. You've got a gold, a blush pink, a coral, and a darker gunmetal grey. Let me hold them up so you can see. So lemon yellow at the top, then gold, blush pink, coral, and a darker gunmetal grey. Again, you can swap any of these if you would like to. And then with the heart, just need to know if you'd like a pearl on or off. The lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Your gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Your blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the darker gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. What do you think, Amy? What would you like to do? Swap the coral for bridal white and no pearl on the crystal. That's perfect. Where's the bright? There they are. So swap the coral for a bridal white. Have a look at this white here for me and let me know if you're happy with that one. I'm just going to bring you back up so I can write that down. But if you're not happy, I can, of course, go back and change it. Nope, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay. So on here, we've got no pearl on there. Amy, I hope you're happy with that. You also get a free gift from us. So you have got the, which one? Christmas tree paper, and that's going to be for you to open at home. Thank you ever so much, Amy, for the donations with your shells. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome, Amy. Very welcome, my lovely. Up next then today is Linda Southam. Linda, are you here? I would say that my least favourite tin of chocolates is the Quality Streets. My favourite would be probably the Celebrations. Yeah, possibly the Celebrations. Yep, Cherry, I've added you on for tonight. That's not a problem. Linda, hello, hello, hello. Linda, you have got a You've Been Jingled. So if we dive in for you, I'm spilling these everywhere. I can see them all going up the back. Okay, so let's go down. Good luck with your one, Linda. And you have got a crystal pendant. This is a crystal spike pendant. And it is a silver crackle crystal spike. Do they have the option of going, Donna? I don't like them myself. I didn't know there was an option for them to go. Now, Linda, as you can see, this is the crystal spike. So it's got a slight silver crackle behind him. So you can see it just gives the clear crystal of the spike that little bit of colour there. But with it being silver, you can then match it with any pearl if you wanted to. You have this one. Okay, so possibly if the elves possibly make it so it changes, or of course possibly have it to gift out. So let's do your naughty or nice card, and fingers crossed for you, Linda. Good luck. Okay, so let's go down. This is your lovely elf here. You've got a naughty elf. Swap your pearl for a traditional Christmas colour. So you have to swap your pearl for a red, a green, a gold, or a silver. Okay, so that does mean you get to keep the pendant. And then you can choose to have your pearl on or off that pendant. So you don't have to have the pearl on there. However, if you get a multiple oyster, you only have to swap one pearl. Okay, so you have to swap one pearl for a traditional Christmas colour. So you have to swap a pearl for a red, a green, a gold, or a silver, and that choice is up to you. You get to pick which of those 4 colours you get to swap one for. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So it comes with 1 oyster opening. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Would they replace it with anything though? So if they're talking about taking the bounty chocolate out, would they replace it with, I don't know what they would replace it with, or are they just going to take it out kind of thing? Mystery and donate the shells, Linda. Okay, so mystery oyster. Let's go down. So in here, you've got a softer pop there. Oh, okay, so there's your mother of pearl, and you've got a multiple oyster. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Linda, you are quinting. You've got 5 pearls in that oyster there. We do have to swap one of these for that Christmas colour, but let me go through the pearls first. Oh, I think you've got a sunset pearl as well. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so I'm going to just pop them in the sand and then I will go through them. Okay, so your first pearl is a blurple. So this is a mix between a blue and a purple. It's not overall two-tonal, but you can see it's sort of an in-between bluey purple pearl. You've got a two-tonal apple green. Look at the colouring on him. You've got almost like that streaky, brighter green lines going around that one. That is gorgeous, that one there. You've got a lilac purple, slightly two-tonal that one, but overall mostly the same colour. You've got a sunset, so the sunset is a base yellow and then it goes round into that more corally tone and then back to the yellow. So gorgeous sunset coloured pearl there. And then to end on a hot pink as well. So you've got a blurple, two-tonal apple green, lilac purple, sunset, and a hot pink. So 1 pearl does need to be swapped for that Christmas colour, red, green, gold, or silver. And then the others you can also swap if you want to, and that's for a colour of your choice. So your blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The sunset is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And then the hot pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Okay. Hot pink on the necklace, the pendant's a gift, okay, and swap the blurple for a lighter silver. Would you like to go as light as a dove grey? I'm going to grab you a dove grey, or would you like to go slightly darker than that? Because with the silvers I do have different shades. So is that silver down the front there? Okay. I'm glad the green is gorgeous, isn't he? He's got a lovely swirl on him. So let me just bring you back up so I can write down. We're going to have the pink on the pendant. But yeah, let me know if that silver is okay. If not, I can go darker. Dove grey's perfect. Okay, perfect. So I do apologise that you've already got that pendant at home, but I do hope the person you're gifting it to does like it as well. And you've got some stunning colours there. I mean, honestly, that green, when you see it, he is stunning, and the sunset as well. So you also get a free gift from Linda, and you've got the Christmas tree paper. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, my lovely. And as always, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. And up next today is Cherry Robinson. Cherry, are you still here? Now, I spoke to you not too long ago, so hopefully you're still here. Cherry, hello. So you have got You've Been Jingled. So if we dive in for your jingle, good luck, my lovely. Oh, sorry, dropped one there. So you've got this one here. And you've got a pendant. Now this pendant here is the hourglass pendant. It comes with one oyster opening, and you can have your pearl on or off the jewellery. Oh, I've got it upside down. So when it gets sent to you, it will be the correct way up. Oh no, that is correct. It is the correct way. It's because I was looking at it upside down. Okay, so this is the hourglass pendant. So for me, I see this as a Harry Potter time turner pendant, but as you can see, it could be an hourglass. Now, if you choose to have your pearl on this one, it actually hangs at the bottom from the middle section here. So it hangs and dangles at the bottom of the pendant, and does just move around in that centre little section down the bottom. Or you can choose to have your pearl off and then the pendant as it is. So I hope you're happy with that one. If we do your naughty or nice elf card, you've got this one here, and let's go down. So you've got a naughty elf. So put that back and try again. So let me read you read that again. So put that back and try again. So I'm afraid we can't keep that pendant. That one needs to go back, and then whatever we pick out next is going to be yours. So good luck, my lovely. And you've got this one here. So if we go back down again, and you've got some earrings. Now these are 925 silver earrings. They are hook back earrings. They come with 2 oyster openings, and the pearls do need to go on to the jewellery. Okay, so as you can see here, they have this almost like a ribbon, if you like, that comes round almost in a pointed raindrop. It loops at the bottom and then it comes back up to join at the top. And then in the centre here, you've got this chain in the centre, and then that's your pin where your pearl will be set. So your pearl dangles around in the centre. Now if I lift this bit up, the pearl still dangles down, so it will be, the pearl can sort of move around right in the middle there. So I hope you're happy with these, Cherry. Which means you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, bless you. Well, let me know how that goes. There was a customer on here who didn't have her ears pierced, and she actually went and got her ears pierced so she could wear my jewellery. I don't think she's here tonight. I haven't seen her yet. But yeah, she actually went and got her ears pierced, bless her. But yeah, I hope you like them once they arrive as well. So Mystery donate the shells. It was Bronny, yes. Is there certain colours you're hoping for, Cherry? Let me get this open. So there's 1 and 2. So let's go down. Oyster number 1. You've got a softer pop there. Oh, runaway. Oh, so you've got a runaway there. Now there are a lot of fleshes on this side and this side, and actually there is a pearl on this side. So, oh, pop him out. Let me just see if there's any more. Nope. Okay, so there's no more pearls there. However, I can see more pearls here. They were everywhere there. So on your first oyster, you are quadding. You've got 4 pearls in your first oyster. I'm just going to dry them up and then I'll pop them in the sand so you can have a closer look. You've got a chocolate bronze, a cream, a brighter pink, and a 2-tonal icy blue. It's just lighter and brighter areas there. So chocolate bronze, cream, brighter pink, and a 2-tonal icy blue. So that's from your first oyster, my lovely. Moving on to oyster number 2. Quite a nice sharp pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Straight away on the top there, there's an autumn peach. And then if I have a squidge in here as well for you. Okay, there's no more in that one. So you've got an autumn peach from your second oyster. Cherry, what do you think to all of these? Possibly. Let me have a look. Oh, it's just got some sand on him. Yeah, he's not 100% circle. Can you see? He's got a slightly elongated top, if you like. Not quite egg-shaped, but it does have that kind of, gives you that sort of... In the sand it looks a lot worse than it is. I don't know why that is. Yeah, in the sand he looks different. I think it's because obviously it cuts it off. Right, you've got a chocolate bronze, a cream, a brighter pink and a two-tonal icy blue. And then you've got a autumn peach as well. What do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which two colours you'd like to go on the earrings. And if you're not happy, we can, of course, swap them for you. If I measure them, the chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Not a 6.5, he's a 7. The cream is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The hot pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The two-tonal icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. What do you think to these? See, that's a different angle to him there. If I just show you again. Swap the bronze and the peach for matching blush pinks, of course. And swap the cream for a bright white. Okay. So bright white and then blush pinks for the earrings. Have a look at these ones here. Would you be happy with those ones, Cherry? So the white and the pinks. I do, oh bless you, Gemma. I do have it here. I need to get in the habit of using it more, I think. I'm going to bring you up so I can write that down, but if they are the incorrect colour, I can change them for you. So blush pinks on there. Lovely, perfect, and you're very, very welcome. And then let me pop these ones in here for you as well. So if you also get a free gift, so if I dive in here, you've got the reindeer and Christmas tree gift there. So that's for you to open at home. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you for the donations with your shells as well, my lovely. Bless you. You're very, very welcome. And that's safe up there for you. Up next then today is Richard Davies. Richard, are you here? very, very welcome, my lovely. So I'm looking for Richard Davies. Are you here? Bless you, Sue. Well, thank you for joining us today. We're live again tomorrow evening for our monthly charm deal. Now, if anyone can see Richard Davies, please comment on that comment because it will bring it forward so I can see. And Richard, if you're here, please type I'm invisible because that will bring your comment forward so I can see you as well. Okay. Up next, last call for Richard Davies. If not, we'll move on. So if they're here, that's perfect. Just comment to let me see. And if not, we'll move on, and that's not a problem. So Richard Davies, are you here? Okay, so I haven't seen Richard, so we are going to actually move on. Now that does mean it's the end of the live tonight. So we're going to be live again tomorrow evening from around 7:30, and that is for the monthly charm deal only. So it's the December monthly charm. I'm very, very excited about. I think this was the first one that I picked and got last year. So this is the one I've had the longest. It's been sitting there for a year waiting for December. I'm so excited that I actually finally get to make the jewellery up. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for that. Thank you all for joining us today and take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.